When you hear precision agriculture, you might think of high technology and the newest and greatest things. Well, really, some parts of precision agriculture have been around for a long time. Here's a closer look at plant tissue sampling. Today we're going to talk a little bit about tissue sampling, and this is something that's been around quite a while. Mark?
Yes, it has. It's, gosh, for a good 60 years now. It's a pretty simple process. So take a chunk of the plant and bring it into the lab, and they test it for whatever you want to test it for.
Yeah.
So it's basically been around for as long as labs have been around.
And so this is pretty much an early form. We have some slides to show you here, hopefully, as we talk about this. So what is all involved with it when it comes to plant tissues?
So tissue sampling, like I said, you're just basically taking pieces of the plant. Usually it's the youngest mature part of the plant, so a top leaf or something like that. It analyzes the nutrient levels in the plant tissue. And why this is important is when you're out field scouting, you are looking at the color of the plant or looking for different symptoms that might show a deficiency. So you're basically making an estimation. I think it's deficient in phosphorus or deficient in nitrogen. Well, to know that for sure, you take those samples in the lab and they test it and let you know.
Absolutely. So that's the thing, no estimations involved. So, and it can show us certain things. We're getting ahead on the slides here, but if we can go back to that second one in a little bit, let's talk about this. Yeah, what it can really show us. Explain what this is here.
So, as I said, it can show you what the nutrients are doing in that plant, so deficiencies or if it's high in a certain nutrient. Sometimes you go out to a part of the field and there's something wrong and we can't figure it out. Well, this is the best way to figure it out. You can combine this with a soil sample and see why your crop is doing what it's doing.
And obviously answer some questions, right?
Yeah, so right now, this time of the year, we're getting about to the end of the time where you could add some more fertilizer if you think you need it. And this can let you know exactly how much you need to add. The chart there, it's a simple chart. You can find it online anywhere. But basically, that middle hash mark, it's kind of showing the area where there's a certain amount of nitrogen or a certain nutrient you could add to that crop, and it could be at 0.50 or 0.100 and not make a difference in that crop. So you could really waste a lot of money with something like that. So
makes sense.
Something like this could really help you out.
How do we take that tissue sample then? That's the next slide here.
It's usually 15 to 20 leaves or stems or stalks. During this time of the year, it'd be if you're out with doing corn, it'd be that picture on the right, taking that top leaf, the most mature leaf, the leaf next to the ear. Take those 20 leaves, put in a Ziploc bag, and send it off to the lab as soon as you can.
That's pretty simple.
It's pretty simple.
It's
labor intensive, which is why
it's
not, people don't consider it precision agriculture because you're out taking something by hand. You're not doing it off of a computer, but it's precise. It saves you money, and so it's early form of precision.
Of course, if you have questions, Mark's from Servitech, you can go to our website, nebraska.tv. There's information there that you can reach out to people if you have questions as well. We have your grow forecast coming up after the break.